All right, we are back live again. You're now tuned in to the end of day report with yours truly, Dex the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous PulseWave price trigger reports that we put in your hand each and every trading day. All right, so another day has come and gone in the markets. And I must say, the markets have been kind of hanging tough, being a little stubborn, not wanting to give up a lot of ground. But like they say, it's only a matter of time. All right, so I just finished loading the last of the reports, so you can go ahead and check the dashboard, and everything should be up and posted now. All right, just so you know. Today, running a little late again, posting the reports. Had to make sure everything was, right and correct, right and exact. Because that's how we do it here. We don't play around. We don't half step. We do this for real. So everything should be dope. Just had to make sure that that was the case. Didn't want to be caught slipping or half stepping. Now when money is on the line, you know what I'm saying? So we all right. I do need to make some adjustments though on the forex side, not on the reports, but for myself. I'm probably gonna look to do a little something, something. Let's see what else. All right, let's do this. Let's just do because we're running late tonight, and I'm sorry about that, but it's like that. Sometimes we have to make sure that the reports get out because that is the priority. So if I'm running late, that means the program will be late and we'll be pressed for time. But my apologies. It is what it is. At least those reports are out. All right. So going into tonight and into tomorrow. All right. As far as the futures and forex side of things, we do have a crash alert on nat gas for tonight into tomorrow, and we also have a crash alert on the soybeans for tonight into tomorrow's trading as well. All right, so just want to throw that out there. Wheat is still in the Kumo cloud according to the algo charts. All right, so I had to put that out there. Those are the notables that I see here on the table. I know there's been a lot of talk about Tesla, and there's been a lot of talk about Facebook. So just coming off the top of the dome here, I don't see any special rally or crash alerts for Facebook. Facebook is still locked into that bullish zone, and it actually has locked in bullish momentum with it as well. So, only thing I can advise on this one is there's probably, if it's not going to break out from here, it's probably just going to trade sideways in a wide range, like I've been showing you on the charts. The other thing besides Facebook has been Tesla. I talked about that this morning on the pre-market pulse scan, and I'm here to tell you that Tesla has a crash alert for tomorrow. It's in the same type of a uh, bullish predicament as Facebook, but the only difference is Tesla is giving a crash alert, whereas Facebook is not. Facebook is saying that the trade is still on the long side, but the Tesla has a crash alert. Now, remember, these alerts can lead the market 3 to 5 days out. So keep that in the back of your mind. Also, humongous trading ranges, daily ranges on this Tesla. Hit a high today of $1,417.26, and the low was $1,311.34. So just enormous trading ranges. So you got to take your risks into consideration on this one. But as far as we are concerned, it would appear that the market may be topping out. All right, so just wanted to put that in your in your bag going forward. Just keep it on your radar, know what's going on at all times. That's what we're looking like right now. All right. So just wanted to get that out the way right quick. I know you guys will be interested in hearing about that. So since we are late, let's just jump into these charts. All right. We're going to do it different today because I'm late. So let's go ahead and do the requests. Let's knock that out. Let's knock that out. Nothing wrong with that. And that's because I'm late. So I'm gonna do y'all solid, and we're gonna do your requests and knock that out. All right, let's see. Okay. Gonna knock these out right quick. You guys have been giving me some pretty good ones too, by the way. And the good news is that most of these are already in the system, so that's good. That's really good. All right. Okay, let's see. All right, of course, you want to see the Tesla chart, of course, and the Facebook chart, of course. I know that's right. I got you. I got you. Okay. I'll add that in there. All right, so let's see here. What else y'all got? And because we're running a little late today, we're gonna go ahead and knock these out. So anything you want to see, just go ahead and type it in the live chat real quick. That's how we're gonna do it today, because I'm mad late. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Okay, let's see. All right. Okay. All right. Just about done here. All right. Keep them going. You have until I finish the last one. So what else y'all got it for me? Okay, I see you. All right. I didn't know you guys were operating in the equity space that heavy. That's good to know. That's good to know. I thought I was the only one. It's good to see y'all doing y'all thing. Let's see here. Don't know, but I'll take a look at it, Kyle. I'm not sure. Let me take a look. Let me just go ahead and add that because I have no idea, my man. We're gonna look at it though. We're gonna definitely look at it because I don't know. I have not even looked at the reports. I just went ahead and put them up there. All right. All right, now some of these, I will admit, I'm not familiar with some of these tickers you guys are giving me. So I got to double check and make sure they're in the system. Because that way you guys can check it on your own too. You'll have it in the report. All right, let's see. Hey, welcome, Justice. Welcome. All right, let's see what you got. Yep. Okay, see. All right. Yeah, y'all giving me some really good ones today, man. I think these. I think we about to have some fun on some of these. I'm excited to see what some of these are gonna look like myself, man. You guys keep them coming, man. You giving me some real good ones tonight. All right, let's see. Yeah, I figure since I'm late, I'm not gonna waste y'all's time. So it's better instead of for me just pulling stuff up. You tell me what you want instead of us doing our traditional segment. I figured since I'm late, let's just get to it. You tell me what y'all want to see, and that's what we'll talk about, and then we'll be done. Not gonna keep y'all late because I'm late. All right, let's see here. All right. Okay. All right. I'll give you guys a few more seconds for anyone coming late before we close it off. All right. So anyone who is arriving late, we're just doing requests because I'm late. It's not your fault. So we're not doing our normal segment thing that we normally do. I'm just taking requests right quick. That way you can see what you need to see, and then we can get out of here. All right. And anything that is not on that's not in the system, I will add it instantly as we look at and pull up the charts. I'll just go ahead and add them. That way they will be on tomorrow night's reports. So you'll have them for Friday morning. All right, going once, going twice. All right. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the donation. Outstanding, outstanding. All right. Okay, well let's get it. Let's get into it, man. All right. Here we go. The first one is Nicola. NKLA. And guess what, man? It has a rally alert for tomorrow's trading, as you can see here on the chart. It's in a bull market now. To be fair, let's break down what's happening. All right, so your momentum has come way off. All right, but it looks like it's respecting the trend line, which it did. It dipped below the trend line, even closed below it, and then got right back up again. To be fair, you are still officially in a correction. This is not a pointer, unfortunately. Um, it's a weird type of a trading pattern. Haven't seen one of these in quite a while. It's all over the place, kinda. But you're right back to where you basically lift off. You came down and you filled the gap right away. All right, so let's just spend a few moments on this one, just real quick, so you can see what we're talking about. All right. Oh shoot. I forgot to share my chart. My bad. My bad. My bad. Oh my goodness. You can tell I'm tired, right? All right, here we go. It's been a long day, man. I've been in the lab all day. All right, can y'all see me now? You got me now? All right. Okay. You should be able to see now. Is everybody good? Can you see the chart? All right. That was my bad. I forgot to hit the button, man, to add it. All right, now while we're doing this, let me get something else open up real quick here. Because while we're doing the chart segment, I'm going to also vet every one of these to make sure that everything we're going over is actually in the system. Because if it's not, I will add them on the spot. That way, you can have everything you need right here at your fingertips. All right. So let's see. NKL. All right. You know what? I'm having an issue with that. I'll just have to make a note of them at the end of the show. Okay, so this one here is having a bull market correction. This right here is not a pointer. What you're having is one of those unusual situations, the ones I always talk about, but the market seem to not like to do. So here's what's happening. The market came up, just exploded higher, but then reversed immediately, right? Then came down, tested the trend line support, closed below it, and then came right back up again. Now, I'm going to explain to you, first of all, I believe this market is going higher, primarily because of the rally alert, but there's something else, another reason why I think it's going higher. This market did what a market is supposed to do. It came down and immediately filled the gap back here. All right, this is a major gap, and the market came right down and filled it on this bar here, and then reversed right away. Like, okay, paid the bills, time to roll out. So this one should be hitting new highs and get to at least 100. I think the initial target for this rally should be about $100. But now let's not get ahead of ourselves. Even though that's the initial target, let's go over what's happening in the chart. The algo chart is suggesting that we have an elongated bearish weekly trend momentum reading, and you're in a full-blown correction off of the high. As long as this trend line support holds, this rally alert for tomorrow should be extremely productive. Even though we've been in a corrective phase, I think we're bottoming out and the market's ready to rock. I think this bearish weekly trend line momentum reading comes off and the market takes out and goes higher and gets out of a corrective state and starts doing it again, starts rallying again and trending. All right, so that's what this is. All right, so I'm not going to delete because I have to make sure these are put in the system. For some odd reason, they're not going there at the moment, so I have to make a note to myself to put these in system. All right. All right, next one here we got is CZR, Caesars Entertainment. All right. So this is an interesting one because you're in a bull market, but it's the beginning of a bull. It's a little baby bull. And you've been consolidating on the north of the trend line and also north of the Kumo cloud, but you're consolidating. You're basically selling rallies and buying the dips. This is no different. This has a rally alert for tomorrow, and I think the market's going to try to test or expand the upper range. So I think it's going to try to get to about $13 and stretch this trading range out a little bit. So rally alert in this one for tomorrow as well. All right, the next chart we have here is Zynga. Zynga is on fire. It is hitting new highs, and you're benefiting off of the last rally alert that was several days ago, and all pullbacks have been getting bought. Okay? Mad potential here to continue to head higher. So this one is definitely the play is to the long side of the market. All right, let's see here. Give me a second. All right, this here is, hold on, this one doesn't even have enough data on it, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work. Let's see what else we got. Okay, give me just a second. Give me just a second. What is you said potential buyout on CZR? What's CZR? Is that a crypto, a forex, an equity? What are we talking about here? What's going on? Because I can't seem to find CZR. What is that? Yeah, I'm not pulling up a CZR. Okay, we'll keep it moving. All right, so where were we? Okay, next chart is GTG Ventures. All right, this one is really choppy and spotty, all over the place, as you can see. Not a lot of data on this one, but what we can see is you got bullish weekly trend momentum. And oh, the last chart I did, okay, duh. Thanks, man. But you're operating under a crash alert right at the trend line support. This one's been in a corrective state off this high, which is also not a bullish pointer either. So I think if the support line can hold, this one can try to get a technical bounce. And you have a rising Kumo cloud too. Yeah, I think something's got to give. Either this thing is going to break out and scream higher, or it's going to just trade sideways here. But I'm thinking the way it's been jumping around the place, it wants to break out, especially with the bullish weekly trend momentum reading. So yeah, I think this one's going to try to get jiggy. It's going to break out. All right. Next, we got Alibaba. Ticker here is Baba. BABA. You see how this thing has just been exploding higher off of this rally alert, off the trend, right at the trend line support too. So this one is just doing what it's doing. It has created some gaps, so it's going to have to take a break at some point. You got a gap here, you got a gap here, and you got a gap here. So this market is going to have to reconcile that if it really wants to take off and go even higher. All right, taking a look here at Netflix, same thing. You're benefiting off of the rally alert, and this one is going higher too. It's called to continue to do this until it tops itself out. Right now, we don't have any crash alerts, but you do have to watch your intraday price inflection points as indicated on the reports. It'll tell you if the market has a possibility of turning even without an actual crash alert. That's the beauty of the reports. It tells you on an intraday basis what to look for to see if a market's going to turn and do it intraday. All right, this one here has created a bullish pointer on the day, but you got this gap back here that needs to be filled. But this one should have no problem continuing the rally. If this is going to be a healthy run, then it needs to survive pulling back, filling this gap, and not breaking support. All right, but this one looks like it wants to run too. This is VeChain. All right, this is the crypto, VET. All right, looking very powerful right now. Looking very powerful. All right, here is SAVE, SAVE, which is Sprint Airlines. All right. So this one here has been in a corrective phase, and that corrective phase is not quite over yet. Having problems at the trend line. The trend line is now acting as resistance where it was at first support. So this one has a lot to overcome, and you got a bearish weekly trend momentum reading. So this one, as far as bullishness, it doesn't look quite ready. All right, Pan American Silver. The ticker on this one is PAAS. This one that's benefiting off of this rally alert. We're getting nice production, and I don't think it's done yet, but it does need to do something about this gap. Needs to back and fill before continuing the upside thrust. But I like this one continued on the long side of the market. All right, the next one here is CLNE, Clean Energy Fuels. What an incredible bar this is. And it actually created a pointer and a rally alert. So this one looks strong. I think this one has the potential to continue to run and to do so unabated. All right. And I don't see any gap that you got to worry about. This one should be all cylinders go to the top side, according to the algo chart. All right, this one right here is Glue Mobile. The ticker is GLUU. We got a rally alert for tomorrow, and we got a bullish weekly trend momentum reading, and you're north of the Kumo cloud. The only thing is that the trend line is still in the Kumo, in the Kumo cloud. You need to see that trend line get up out of the cloud. The only thing that can make that happen is either time and or strong momentum. If this market starts to see strong momentum, then it'll lift this trend line right out of this Kumo cloud with no problem. But if not, if it's going to continue to move like it's been moving with these tight bars and just sideways action, it could take some time. But it's still in a bull market, so it just maybe wants to grind its way higher instead of just blasting off. Markets tend to do that as well. All right, here is Momo. All right, this is Momo. The ticker is MOMO, and it's benefiting off of a rally alert, getting a lot of production off this rally alert. Got this gap you need to back and fill on. The target, though, is the bottom of the Kumo cloud around $23. That's your initial target, and you got a bullish weekly trend momentum reading. That should help you get there. All right, the next one is the Bitcoin ETF GBTC. All right, this one is giving you production off the rally alert. You got a bullish weekly trend momentum reading, but you got to be careful because this is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is mad volatile. You guys already know this. It has the potential to upset. So if you're trading this one, you got to play your stops close to the vest. All right. Because even though it's in a bear market, your momentum is really flat to almost non-existent. You're not trending. You're moving sideways. All right. Your momentum trend lines are doing the same thing. They're just moving sideways. So this one, even though it's benefiting, you're getting production off of the rally alert. You're hitting a resistance area. The target on this is the top of the Kumo cloud, about $11. But it's going to be a fight for it to get there. Don't be surprised if it fails. All right, it's a tall order because of what's happening in this stock. All right, the next one here is Slack. The ticker is Work, WORK. All right, so it's benefiting. We're getting production off the rally alerts. We got a bullish weekly trend momentum reading trying to come into play. This has been under a massive distribution, massive correction, and you created a gap in doing so. I think the market wants to at least come up here and fill this gap. So the initial target should be around 36, and it has a good probability of going even higher than that. All right, so watch it though. Watch this. Just keep an eye open. Remember, at the end of the day, you got to follow the reports, because the reports give you a lot more than what I got. Nah, my man. I'll pull that up for you, though. I'll pull it up. Matter of fact, give me a second. Give me just a second. We'll add that right quick. Give me one moment. All right, here's the U.S. dollar index you've been talking about. All right, so as you can see here, yeah, you do have a death cross. You've crossed over from a bull market to an official bear market. This is a prime example of how corrections, if severe enough, if they pick up enough momentum, these corrections can change trend. This changed trend altogether. We went from bullish to an official bear market now. You are now officially in bear market territory with leaning momentum. You got bearish weekly trend momentum reading, and you're hitting new lows. Yeah, this is getting ready for another leg down. The US dollar is called lower. All right, we've been calling this one lower for a minute. Now you got this rally alert and you actually got some production off of it. But then you topped out at the trend line resistance, and now the market is looking like it wants to fall back down. Momentum is also pointing down. It's pointing south right now. So this one is not looking right. It's not looking right at all. If you're if you have a bullish outlook on the dollar, you'll probably want to rethink that, because the dollar is pretty much telling you it's not even trying to do that. It's not trying to hear any of that. All right, taking a look now at the next one. This is Jumia Technologies, American Depository. Shares JMIA. All right, so you had a rally alert here. You got mad production, and this one's looking like it wants to continue to move higher. So this one is called higher right now, and looking bullish, looking as bullish as can be. Moving right along. All right, so this next one here, the ticker is NAT. It's Nordic American Tankers. All right, got a rally alert for tomorrow. The initial target is the trend line resistance. We think this one can get up to about $4.50. That's not too far from where it is now. So this one's really going to need to do something, because it's been flat and uninteresting for a long time. A lot of selling that's been keeping it at bay with this bearish weekly trend momentum. You're getting momentum reading after momentum reading all in the bear market, in the bear camp, with the exception of this time frame here. But then you came right back down again. All rallies being sold. That cycle is going to need to stop if this thing's going to lift off. And right now, I'm just not seeing a lot of commitment. We got another bullish weekly trend momentum reading coming up. So the way this is starting to play out, it's looking like this run is it's not about to go on another run like this, and that should get it above the trend line and back up to at least $5, maybe even $5.50. So this will be one to watch with that rally alert for tomorrow. Have you guys noticed the theme? The majority of these have rally alerts for tomorrow's trading. All right, rally alert on this one. This is Nikola, NKLA, rally alert here. All right, it's another one. Let's see, move right along. Here is GTJ Venture. We looked at this one already. All right, let's move right along. Looked at a lot of these, haven't we? All right, here is Upwork. UPWK is the ticker. All right, and this one has been benefiting off the rally alert right now. I think this one has a good chance to continue to run. And you're in a bull market now. You come out of that bear market and you're into a bull market now. Let's see if it can hold and get some momentum on it. It shouldn't have any problems. You don't have any gaps here along the way. It's a solid move higher. I think we continue to get some production out of this one. All right, it's looking good to the upside. All right, here's another one. This is Inovio Pharmaceuticals. INO is the ticker. All right, and you've had this nice production off the rally alert, but now you got a crash alert for tomorrow, as this one is still in a corrective phase. The trend line support down at $16 is the initial target on this move. All right, here's Tesla. Here's Tesla. Tesla has that crash alert for tomorrow. All right, it has never learned its lesson. It's still doing the same old thing. You got a gap here. You got a gap here. All right, that it needs to deal with. It still likes creating these gaps and then not back and filling. And you still got the gap way back here. You never did anything about this one back here. All right, so at some point, this thing's going to drop and you're going to get mad production. I think tomorrow is that day. All right. Yeah, I did work. I think I already did work. I think I did work, but we haven't got to Facebook yet. Facebook is next, as a matter of fact. All right, here is Facebook. Yeah, I just did work. I just did work a few charts ago. Back here. Here's work right here. Remember we talked about it's been in correction, but now it's ready to try to come up and fill the gap. We just did this one like 5 minutes ago. So sorry you missed it. But here it is. It's filling the gap here, and it has a bullish weekly trend momentum reading, and it's looking like it wants to go. So the play is still to the long side on that one from the rally alert. All right. So here's Facebook. All right. So Facebook right now is benefiting. You got mad production out of the rally alert. and now it's looking like it's topping out. Okay. This here was a bullish pointer. Market tried to best it and couldn't and pulled back, but you still got the bullish weekly trend momentum, and the week is not out yet. So it could try to make one more stab at it and get closer to around 250. You never know. It does have bullish weekly trend momentum, and it does also have upside bias. So it has all the tools to make another run, to be honest with you. All right. This flat looking top thing, you know, can't ignore this either, but it's not really technically a flat top, though, if you look at it. All right, because here's where we are now. It's not a top. Now, back here, you could have said that before we got to this bar here. Before we got to this bar, yeah, it was looking like we was flat topping. All right. So I don't know. This is one where you got to go with the trend for now. You just got to go with the trend on this one. All right. Got to go with the trend. And the trend is up. But if you are a subscriber to the price trigger reports, if you got the pulse waves, follow the intraday price inflection points on the report, because it'll tell you what to look for to find key reversals on an intraday basis. It tells you where that is. All right. If the market needs to move higher or lower, it tells you where that is. All right. NIO American Depository has a crash alert for tomorrow. Now, technically, this gap here was filled by this bar. So it doesn't need to worry about this gap. It needs to worry about this one. So I think we're going to get super production out of this. The initial target is back down here between 850 and 650, which is the trend line support. So around $6, 650 is trend line support, but you really just need to go here. So yeah, crash alert for tomorrow for this one. All right, this next one is FUV at Arcimoto or whatever, Arcimoto. All right, so this one has a rally alert that has been moving on, and you've been getting a lot of production from the rally alert. Has a bullish pointer here, Mark. It looks like it's trying to go there. I think you can get to $9 or $10 easy on this before it even thinks about pulling back. You don't have any gaps that you got to be concerned with along the way. It's looking nice. So this one is looking nice to the upside. And last but not least, we got ADA Cardano on the This is the crypto side of things, and as you can see here, the rally alert is looking crazy. Nice, nice, nice. Still looking like it has more upside potential to go. I would not rule this one out just yet. I think it has more room to run, but if you are enjoying the run on this one, you know what I'm going to say to you. Tighten up your stops. All right, tighten up your stops. All right, you said wrong NIO. It's an electric car company. All right, hold on. Let's take this out then. We'll take this one out. Wait a minute. And then we'll see if I can pull it up again. NIO. All right, here we go. NIO. Let's see here. All right. So this is not it, huh? Okay. Then I don't know. Which one is it? I don't know. It's the same chart again. Hold on. Let's try one more time. I don't know why I'm having an issue trying to find stuff. NIO. All right. I have Nordic Iron. I have Niocan. I have Nicaraguan. No, that's the forex. I got Yeah, I got Neocan or NIOCAN. That's all the Neo I got. So you have Neo Inc. All right, let me just try name and maybe it gave it another name. So let's see. Is this a new company or something? Because I cannot find it. I don't see it here. If it's a new company, then that will probably explain it. Because I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. I'm sorry. I can't bring it up. I don't see it. I don't know if that's new. Do you know what exchange it's on? You said it's an electric car company, but I don't see it. Don't see that one. But that's all right. If I find it, I'll add it to the reports. It's not hard. All right. So with that being said, man, we're done. We got it in. That's a lot of charts we just went over, man. We even though we started late, we got it in 5, 10, 15, 20, almost 25 charts. That's not bad. All right. Oh, you said China, it's China's Tesla. Okay, then that explains it. All right, let me explain what's been going on. I'm glad you mentioned that. Okay, so the United States has been kicking China stocks off of their exchanges. All right. So just FYI for you guys that may have money invested in those, they have been delisting Chinese companies because this trade war heating up. Any Chinese companies traded on New York Stock Exchange or NASDAQ is getting their butts kicked off of those exchanges. All right. So you may want to call your broker or whatever, find out what's what, but that's probably why I was not able to pull that up just now. All right. Which means I would have to look on the Hong Kong exchange, maybe. Maybe it's there, or the Hang Seng or the Shanghai. That'd probably be the only way I could find it because I'm not able to pull it up, which is very interesting. But anyway, with that being said, you guys, thanks for hanging in there with me. Do me a favor, smash that like button. And remember, PulseWaveTrading.com. If you're not a member, you need to come on over, break bread with us. You get more than just these end of day charts. You get the full report. The full report gives you the technicals, but it also gives you key information on how to trade the market. So, like, let's say, it's been in a bull market and it's looked like it wants to keep going. Well, the reports will tell you what to look for so that you'll know when the market is topped out before everybody else because it gives you key intraday price inflection points to look for. It's a really unique tool that no one else has because I know because I'm the one that developed it. All right. Anyway, you guys be encouraged, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for the pre-market post scan, and everyone else I'll see in the trading room. And remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I'm out. Peace.